Welcome back. It's still Morning Rush on the Metro Television. This morning we are talking about WhatsApp security, and DK Cyber is already in the studio to tell us more about that. I mean, every day millions of people communicate through WhatsApp, and people are, vulnerable. Last week on our own WhatsApp company page, one person, Zemu. No, I think they hacked someone.
Yeah, it was someone first.
They hacked someone.
It was
first,
Esther.
Esther first, and then for some funny reason, they hacked Zemu. And then I tried to actually tell them that they should take Zemu off. Immediately, they added me to some Ghana Loom group. I had to just delete and everything. But I think they would have tried to hack me. Just that it's not like I'm bragging. I believe myself, but I have a very tight security on my phone. DK,
That's good.
That's dope, though. Yeah.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Yourself?
I'm also good. You look dapper this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Is your
looking.
friend Freedom Jacob Caesar?
DK, not to brag, but I think I've done everything I have to do to secure my WhatsApp on my phone. But we keep having this conversation. People are not taking it seriously. Yeah. And so we keep coming back to this conversation. I mean, 2023, October, we are talking about WhatsApp security. Let's start with the question. That's what we keep saying. Are people listening? Are people adhering? Or they might say they are putting on the necessary password, the two-factor, but still, are people listening to what we are saying?
I would say some.
Some
few people are. So I think we need to still continue doing it, yes, and people, and mostly people want to, go through the bad side of it before they will change their attitude or they will learn, So until it happens to them, they are not learning, And this WhatsApp hacking is becoming very serious, If you could ask today, one of the easiest attacks today on the good people of Ghana is this normal WhatsApp hacking through social engineering attack. And today it's becoming a little bit tough and advanced in a way that if they hack your WhatsApp, if you are not lucky, you might not get it back.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know what, DK, let's go through how it happens, like how the hacking take place. For example, let's use Zemu as the case study for today's conversation. Yeah. Esther gets hacked, and all at once we get some information. We are getting videos of some money, some links, some individual people trying to say there's so many messages come all at once, like bulk messages. Now, how, like I said, Esther was the one who got hacked first. How come Zemu also got hacked? Because what did Zemu do? What did he press? What did he open? What happened?
All right, thank you very much. So what happened is that when one person is affected, they use that person to affect the rest in a sense that, I don't know what happened in Esther's case, but mostly based on our analysis and our research, what we find out that possibly Esther could have been contacted by these scammers or these fraudsters, claiming that maybe the administrators on your platform or any other platforms that she is on. And we should know that before any attack is performed, we have something we call information gathering.
Okay.
So they've gathered information about Starboy, some of the platforms Starboy is on. So what they do is that they then call Starboy or send message to Starboy saying that, they are the IT guys or administrators of that platform he's on. And they've seen that there are some hacking activities, so they've employed some security mechanism on the system. And they have sent them a code, so they should give them the code to be able to use it to protect them. So the minute you give them the code is simply the OTP, right? The OTP code that comes. So the minute that you give out the OTP code to them, then they log it out on their WhatsApp. Now, so out of Starboy being able to log that, maybe if they hacked Zemu from the platform or Esther from the platform, through the same mechanism, the same attack, they will go to the next person.
Okay.
And here, they will use the person as a figure to attack
another one.
Yeah.
So
there's no way that you will just click on a link and they will hack your WhatsApp today, right? It's mostly they take the OTP code from you using social engineering attack.
Okay. So in this scenario, we've established how Esther might have been hacked. Now, So in Zemu's situation, Zemu might, even if Zemu clicked a link, he wouldn't have been hacked.
No. So all the links may come with an exploit.
Okay.
So if in the worst scenario, if they want to, send an exploit, they find ways to. So if maybe you are there and Zemu receive a strange number sending a link, Zemu would not probably click on it.
Okay.
But if the link should come from Esther, knowing Esther or Starboy, Zemu may click on that or might click on that link.
Okay.
So that link may carry exploit or may have an intent to do something bad, right? But for him or for his WhatsApp to be taken from him, there is an OTP that protects, right? And that OTP, without that OTP given to the scammers, really from the victim, they would not be able to have access to your WhatsApp.
And the OTP is it the number that every 24 hours?
No,
that's the one-time pin, right?
No, so that's the one-time pin. So the OTP is when maybe right now I have WhatsApp on this phone, right? And maybe for some reasons I'm not going to use this phone again, and I need the WhatsApp here. Now, because the fraudsters, the scammers have your number, what they are going to do, they are going to download the WhatsApp. They will put your number there, and you see WhatsApp will send the code to that original number. That is Zemu now. So now they don't have that code. So how did they get the code? They try to convince Zemu using Esther, using any other, it could be platforms, just to deceive you to get the code.
The code, okay.
So that is how it's done. And if they're able to get the code, the very sad aspect is that if you've not done the two-factor authentication, it's an easy game for them. They now put, the challenge here is that we should be very careful here. When they put the two-factor authentication on for you, if this morning you have not done it and they put it on for you, then you could delete WhatsApp and install it back and you could get it within 7 days. Now the challenge here is that when they get your WhatsApp and they put the two-factor authentication on it for you, they get another phone, then they try to log in WhatsApp again. And now the OTP that comes, they try it a different code several times. So WhatsApp block your account.
Okay.
So with that one, when you are trying to install, they said, and if you are on WhatsApp business, if you are normal WhatsApp, they take it to WhatsApp business. So when you are trying to install back, they tell you, you have to switch from here to here. And even that, WhatsApp will say that the code has been sent, but has not been sent to you. So that means that the person has blocked you. And that one, you need to reach out to WhatsApp. And even that, you know how it is. It's not even easy. So now the challenge, we have almost about 4 people. For within the weekend, I was able to recover for 2. I left with 2 that I have to go. It's stretch work. You understand? It's a whole process on its own. So what we are saying this morning is that I think our master savior today is the two-factor authentication. Now, there are some kind of arguments that even with the two-factor authentication, they are able to get it.
Wow.
That is what they think it is. But you see, the two-factor authentication, normally, some of you guys may use maybe your telephone number or something. It becomes weak. So if the person hacks into your account and a two-factor comes, the person can try your telephone number and the luck can work for the person.
Hey, I don't know what's at my two-factor.
Okay,
let me check.
So whilst you were talking and I was looking on, I was just going through my phone. So when you get to WhatsApp, you go to the settings and it will be at account, right?
Yes, please, account.
So account, you see security notifications. You see two-step verification. There's a change in number. But I guess what we'll be looking at is the two-step verification, right? And they say that two-step verification is on. You need to enter your PIN if you register your phone number on WhatsApp again. So if someone is watching right now and wants to activate that, DK, take us through how does the person do that?
Oh, good. All right. So you go to WhatsApp, right? So if you go to WhatsApp, you look for settings. If you are using an Android phone, you look for the 3 dots up there. You click on it. Then you go to settings. Now on settings, you look for account. That is definitely the second one when you are using WhatsApp business. So you go to account. Then account, you see first security notification. You see two-step verification. You click on it. So if you had not done it, they will ask you to turn on. So you go to turn on. They ask you of 6-digit PIN. 6-digit PIN. So you put it on it 000, whatever. You put it on it, right? Then you go. Then the next one is they ask you of your email. Now the email is very important because maybe the stress in the country probably forget the PIN. right? So later on you need to reset the pin.
Yeah.
They send those link to the email, then you're able to reset it, right? So it's important you put the email there, then you just turn it on.
Okay,
That's
so
all.
I mean it's easy. It's easy like
really
that.
easy.
So you get your 6-code pin thing that you can remember. You put it in there, and then because when I went to mine, I was told your two-step verification is on.
That means you turn it on already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I've turned it on.
Yeah.
So with this, it cannot be hacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, your security level is
high.
It's high.
high.
Now, the only thing here is that you need to be also conscious of anything that goes on.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Because
in your environment.
in your environment, and they try to pretend to be someone, you know, and all those things. I know people are very careful, but there are instances people think that, oh, these people are using juju and those things. It's not. It's sometimes they call you, if you are not in that position or you are stressed out, you try to tell them, you know what, let's do this later. When you've come back to your right, you know, then you go through, because if not, these things are really serious.
You know what? We keep mentioning Zemu. Zemu is a sports producer.
Yeah, the sports
here.
producer.
The sports producer
Wow.
in this building.
Just
and
imagine.
And last week, like we said, he was hacked.
Yeah.
And he's just communicating that, oh, lie, be juju.
You see,
Because
you see,
Because he said the person called and he just gave the pin out.
You see, it's psychology. You see, if you've not been a victim, I understand where Zemu is coming from. I know one government official who was in my office who also went through this, and he said, DK, I can never believe me giving the code to the person, but I did. And it's not only Zemu, Kofi Adoma was a victim some years back.
Yes.
And I'm just praying that they did not use Zemu. Maybe the people who hacked Zemu were they are Christian-minded people. Because see, some of them are scary.
Okay.
I know a guy. He got hacked, and the minute he got hacked, they started sending messages to his friends that, you know, I'm stuck somewhere and I need 505 to fix out something, and I'll pay back to you when I come back to Accra. And right now I cannot be rich. Now you see, these people, after doing that, do you know what they did? They also forwarded his call, his number, his call to a wrong number or to a number that is not functioning. Okay. So at that moment, when you try calling the guy, his number is off. Okay. And so then what people did was they sent the money. Just if Starboy should send me a message, I've been around where people ask me, and I said, okay, I try to support, you know. They knowing how Starboy is, I know Starboy will give it to me. If not, I come back here and I phone and go sell them.
Yeah.
So that counting. So you send the money to them.
Yeah.
You know, so if they move his situation, they did not broadcast him that they need money to do something for him, then he should thank his God.
Yeah.
Because I know a guy who is in debt of almost around 6,000 cedis.
All because he was hacked.
He was
And
hacked. And he's
money.
now trying to explain to them that, see, you know, then they were like, no.
They wouldn't even believe him. They wouldn't believe
and
him.
if that happened, your credibility. What happened that if next time you need support, no one will.
If you truly need it, nobody will mind you.
Yes, will mind you.
Like, we should take this thing seriously. Because I always tell my mom, I always tell people who work with my mom, because my mom is in Accra, my mom is a trader, Tudu and those ladies, I keep telling them they are very, very vulnerable, because my mom doesn't take her phone and her two-factor verification seriously. A long process. So I keep saying it, like, even if they don't know, you know, tell them, do it for them, and let them know that they should keep the pin, even if they wouldn't remember anything. That is their worth. So they should cherish it. I mean, DK, thank you very much for the conversation this morning. I mean, I hope Zemu has recovered.
We thank God.
We hope it wouldn't happen to anyone else.